In today's video, we are going to drive around one of the beautiful community of Fort Lauderdale. It's called a Dolphin Isle. So we are going to do like a blogging style where I'm going to show you the streets, how does it look like, what kind of houses are here. We will talk about all details of Dolphin Isle. Stay tuned, we'll be starting right now. So now I'm going to drive around this neighborhood which is close to Dolphin Isle, and we'll see what it is here. So this one what you are looking at, that also has the bay view on other side. So you may see some older ones, some newer ones. So the price differs, like how new and old you are taking and what the amenities they provide and what is the view. That's kind of key here for the pricing. And this is Dolphin Isle. Here you will find all variety of the houses. You will see some newer, some older. This one here is not too new. Here there are some of the townhouses I'll show you. It has view, some has a view, some don't. So if you see these townhouses, they do have a view from that dumpster. If you go, it's a bay. This townhouse's name is Bay Island Villas. So Dolphin Isle is one of the very famous community or neighborhood you can find in Fort Lauderdale. The beach is like very close here. Look at the houses. This all houses has the bay view on other side. And I'll show you some in a drones. How does it look like the whole community in general? Here you will find like all different kinds of house. So they have a very big lots. That's like a plus point of Dolphin Isle. It's one of the older neighborhood, but it's not too old also. Like in a Fort Lauderdale, we have seen like 1930s neighborhood also. But this is more like around 1960, 1970, but most of the houses are remodeled, done in 1980. Some of them are even newer too. Like for example, this house on the right side, what you see, that's like a newer built. I guess they built around 2017. Remodel everything, like they knocked down the whole house and built up the brand new. This one is built just recently in 2020. It's not, they haven't even moved in yet, but it's like a brand new build. And all these corner houses, they have a bay view, and which you can see in a drone shot. See, for example, this property is pretty old. It's vacant right now, and it's still pretty good, like high ceiling and all is there. So you can, somebody's looking to remodel inside, that's possible too. This particular one, if you see, it's like a low ceiling. To improve to the high ceiling, then definitely you have to knock down the house and do it. But sometimes some people don't like to do whole remodel, then they can just do inside. This is also a newer house. Look at the huge, looks so nice. It's mansion. The biggest plus point here is there is no HOA, so people, whatever the way they want, they can build their house. There is no specific rules and regulation except you are just, keeping as a city requires. So this house on the right side, that's just recently sold, and they are remodeling that property that was sold for $700,000, and it has the bay view. See on the left side, many of the houses here, they do not have a garage, but they have a just covered parking. In Florida, the one greatest thing is the weather is so beautiful 365 days. You technically do not need a garage. Mostly people use for storage and stuff, so that is possible. Like if you have a covered parking, it's pretty much good in a hurricane season, and you save space for the garage for something else, like building the room. Most of the houses here, you will find that, like some, only few houses, they do have a garage. The older houses will not have a garage, and some people even remodel, they do also keep it that way too. But they have a beautiful backyard, and also the front yard is pretty nice too. When there is no HOA, then it's 100% they are managing everything. Most of the people do have a bikes and boats. Some people even have the RVs. See this house they are building right now. So it's under construction, it's a brand new built. So that is very much possible here, buying the old house and you remodel to your taste, 100%, like from top to bottom. See across the street, what you see, those are like a sapphire condos. And after that, there's Ocean Drive, and then it's ocean. So you are very close to ocean. You can just walk to it. You don't even have to bike, but you can just walk to it. So the lifestyle is amazing if you live in Dolphin Isle, and it's very quiet communities. If you live very close to downtown, the communities are very crowded, and it's not too quiet. But here it almost feels like a suburb. It's very quiet community. It's really amazing to live here. So this is Dolphin Isle, and if you're looking to buy in Dolphin Isle, the per square foot price runs between $300 per square foot to going up to like $800 per square foot. It depends on what year of construction it is. If you're buying an old property, you could buy in a really good number. This is a really great example of the neighborhood. You can get very close to beach. This particular neighborhood, I love it because it has the very much proximity towards the Fort Lauderdale downtown, also beach, and some other towns too. For example, we are still not into Fort Lauderdale, like towards downtown. So if you want to go to Lauderdale by Sea, Pompano Beach, everything is very close. Fort Lauderdale beaches are very crowded, according to me, because it's still a tourist town. That's why living somewhere close to some other towns where Lauderdale by Sea, that's amazing. And if you buy in Lauderdale by Sea, it's more expensive than here. And their neighborhoods are very old style, like very, very old style. You may or may not have a bay view. In Dolphin Isle, definitely most of the houses has a bay view. It's beautifully, like infrastructure is pretty good here. And you're still with close to city, or you don't get bored. You have so many things to do here. Now we are approaching Ocean Boulevard. I would like you to show you guys how does it look here. Look at these beautiful buildings now. If you're looking to live in condo, not a single family houses, then this one, you see a huge building, that's amazing in a Fort Lauderdale area. And this is a newer one. It has a hotel-like amenities and amazing. It's called Bridge. This is Bridge. And the left side, what you see, that's also newer construction, but it's not a high-rise. But you do get kind of proximity towards the beach. And if you do not like high-rise or something similar,